about Amerigo is that it puts me in a really, really good balance, and because of the number of different styles of Amerigos, it suits all the different horses that I have.
My name is Hannah Sue Burnett. I am 28 years old. I've been eventing since I think I did my first pony club rally when I was like 7 years old. So my entire life, my mom rode as a young girl, and I just grew up riding pretty much on the back of a horse since I was born. So I was kind of destined to do it. I've competed at the 4-star level a few times on 3 horses. My first 4-star horse is called Keep the Faith. He is retired with my mom now. I went to Rolex in 2007 on him, and he was an amazing horse. I had no idea what I was doing, but he just galloped around, and I have a picture of like me holding the mane the whole time. He was a saint. And then my second, probably once in a lifetime horse was St. Bart's, owned by Richard Thompson. And I only got to do 1 4-star on him because he was injured and couldn't come back to the top level, but I love that horse. I wish I could still have him now competing, and I would love to take him to Burley and badminton. But and then most recently, Harbor Pilot, owned by Jackie Mars. He has done Rolex once and just went around Burley last year. Unfortunately couldn't finish, but he had the round of the day in the cross country. It was amazing. So I still cry when I watch the video because it was so amazing. So yeah, my favorite events are, I would say the Fork is one of them for sure. Red Hills I've always loved. I've been there since I was quite young, doing intermediate there. And Kentucky obviously is a really good one. I've only been to Burley once, but I loved it. Beautiful there. Yeah. Well, my mother has always been a big mentor of mine. She's a very strong woman and never give up type of attitude, which I think kind of set me up for the success I've had in eventing, and just the mindset that I've needed to get through some tough times with horses. And I rode with Karen and David O'Connor for a long time. I still ride with them, actually, but I was a working student for them. And Karen's always been a cross-country mentor of mine. When I'm really nervous, I think about her round on Theodore O'Connor in 2007, cross-country. So she just, we're kind of similar body types, so I've always tried to like emulate her riding style. Jacqueline Mars has supported me for a while now. Sherry Niemers is the newest owner for me. They own a horse together called Jitterbug, and she's in the prelim this weekend. Really exciting horse for the future. And then I have Marianne Godwin is the newest, also new. It's always changing, I would say, having a business in this sport, because you'll either have an entire barn full or overfull, or you have 2 horses. So I think just riding the ups and downs and working hard and keeping your chin up when times are hard, I think is really important, because, you know, in a year from now you could be, you know, top of the sport, top of the country. So just kind of staying mentally level, I would say, and rolling with the punches a bit are really important. I mean, having a relationship with your horse is the most important part of eventing. I think you can get so much out of maybe less talented horse if you have that partnership, you know, because you trust each other and you can ask them to do anything, and they, you know, you're just warriors together out there on that course, so it's pretty cool. I would love to do badminton. I was hoping to do it this spring on Harbor Pilot. I thought that would be really cool. Obviously the Olympics and the World Games, but badminton's a big one. I'd love to finish Burley. Be great. You know, when girls or young men want to be a professional, I say you've got to really, really, really want this, because even the best doubt it at times, because it can be so trying on kind of your heart. I mean, you love these animals, and if they get injured or you know, it's just hard. The highs are very high, but the lows are more often than the highs. And it's hard. But the highs, you know, it keeps you going for sure. I love wakeboarding actually in the summer. It's really fun. I also sing a little bit. I've kind of stepped away from it. I've been pretty busy, but I used to do quite a bit of singing in weddings and stuff, so I'd like to get back into that. I love Miranda Lambert, anything that she sings. I do kind of country. I'm from Kentucky, so I don't know if you can hear my accent. But